Okay, we're here with Ed DeChellis at the Coaches versus Cancer, the 13th one. Ed, can you believe it's 13 years you guys have been doing this?
Yeah, Mark, it's time is really going by very, very fast. But we've grown every year, and that's been exciting for us. Last night's event at the Jordan Center, we had a record number of people attending, and today's event, even though the weather's not the best, everybody showed up, everybody's had a great time, so we're very thankful for that.
A lot of support from the community, a lot of former players coming back. What does that mean to you to see everybody kind of embracing this?
It is tremendous. We had a lot of support from the community. Our players have come back and participated and helped us in an endeavor to raise money. It just says a whole lot about, I think, about the culture here at Penn State, and with our basketball program, and people in this community have rallied around this Coaches versus Cancer program and done a wonderful job in helping us.
You've not only, this thing hasn't only grown, we were talking about it a little last night on the radio show, but it's grown in a good way. I mean, it's you've done everything the right way, a first-class operation, and it really showed last night and today.
Yeah, I think, Mark, we've tried to grow the tournament, but not to the speed where we couldn't do things well. I think we still put a great tournament on with the event last night, the golf today, the gifts, the event this evening at the Beaver Stadium. So our guys still have a great time, and we're not too big where we don't get a chance to talk to one another and reminisce. And so I think it's been a good steady growth.
Is there anybody we should look out for on a golf course today? Anybody who might be a little dangerous, might be worth watching?
Well, Jerry Sandusky said that the weather might affect his grip, and he was concerned about losing his club might go farther than his ball. So if you're near Jerry, I'd keep an eye out on him.
Whoa! I didn't want to go left. That was a bad swing.
How did it stay out?
That was a bad swing.
75.
I didn't feel good on that one.
Yeah, the rain has been an impact. It's but had it not come, there would have still been grip problems, I'm afraid.
This particular event, the Coaches versus Cancer, you've obviously been involved with the Second Mile for so long. What's it mean to you to see Penn State being a part of all these great charity events?
Well, yeah, if you ever have the opportunity to watch Jim Valvano's speech, and obviously so many people are touched by this terrible disease.
You guys notice there's a food
to have had
down there?
a mother who had it, so it's very meaningful and obviously a huge challenge for everybody, and Penn State is doing a great job.
It's been great for me just to come back and see all the guys, and we have such a good time, and especially for a good cause, and I think that this is something that I'll definitely try to get back for more often than the last few years. So I'm really excited, and I hope that we reach the goal that we were trying to reach this year, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Well, first of all, the cause is just spectacular. The fact that Penn State basketball is associated with this, and it's such a positive experience, but secondary to the fact that we're raising money for cancer research and awareness is the fact that we get together with all our former teammates, and it's just, as the years go by, it becomes more and more special to me to be able to see these guys.
What's up? Come back.
That's a good hit. I just didn't hit the shot.
Rick would have liked that hit.
So what's it like coming back for this thing, Pete?
This, as always, is one of the highlights of my year, and I look forward to it for pretty much the whole year. I mean, as soon as it ends, I'm asking, so it's on again for next year. When is it going to be? So
you were a player when this thing started.
Yes,
it's amazing to see how it's grown.
Yeah, I remember back then it was definitely a much smaller affair.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's stayed consistent over the years is that it's fun.
Yeah.
Of course, the cause can't be beat. And the way it's grown has just been out of this world. And again, the bottom line is we always have fun, and to be able to help people out like we've done over the years, that's just huge icing on the cake. I mean, for me, to be able to see everybody, being away from home like I've been, it's a great excuse to get back up to Penn State and see people. You didn't get my noodle, did you?
Yeah, great cause. Gives us a chance to be a part of something that hopefully is, and we know it's working, and just happy to be out here.
A lot of the football folks are pitching in. It's nice to kind of cross over, help out the hoops folks with a little with some stuff.
Without a doubt, they had a great season. Eddie's done a great job, and you know, we're pulling for him all the time.
How much fun do you have coming out here and golfing with some of the folks, some of the fans, and that kind of thing?
Love to golf, and this looks like the best foursome I've been with. And,
thank you.
I've only missed one in the last 4, and it was when my son was born. I couldn't quite get away from the house on that one, but I won't miss it for the world. Every year I'll be here. You'll see my bright, smiling face.
What does it mean to you to pitch in for a good cause? I mean, obviously you guys come back and have a good time, and you're kidding around here having fun, but you know how serious this cause is.
I tell you, the benefit is incredible, but you know, it's such a good time. You're having too much fun to even know what good you're doing, so it's even better when you know it's for a good cause, because ultimately it's being around these guys and meeting new folks when you play in the rounds. It's just wonderful, so it's all around a good feeling.
Yes, you got around it. There you go.
That's the second group we're ready for that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good idea.
Well, thank you for your contribution.
Hey Mike, helping out with Coaches versus Cancer, what does it mean to you to be able to pitch in and do this every year?
It's great. It's really grown. Ed and the staff has really done a great job in building it up and making it what it is. And obviously, like you've heard, everyone in some shape, form, or way has been touched by cancer. So, you know, the money you raise and the research that's done with it is obviously for a good cause.
You've been around here for forever. This thing started in the mid-'90s when you were a student. What about the growth of this thing? It's been unbelievable.
You know, it used to be very small and, you know, kind of a one morning thing or one afternoon thing, and now it's 2 golf courses, morning and afternoon flights, and the people and the celebrities and all the sponsors they get is really unbelievable.
What about the element of folks from the football program helping out with the basketball-related thing, kind of cross-promoting there?
Absolutely, I think it's great, and I think the more we do that, the better. You know, we're all family. You know, that's what we preach at Penn State, and you know, it's all for a good cause. And the more football and really whatever sports, Olympic sports and whatnot, get involved with it, the better I feel.
I went pretty well. Not a big golfer, but it was fun hanging with the guys and just playing.
What's it like to come back and contribute to a good cause like this? Obviously, Coaches versus Cancer, close to a lot of people. Coach the cellist, what's it like to come back and help out?
It's a great feeling just to contribute to this event. We're helping with cancer and the fundraiser. You know, I'm having a great time last night at the reception and the auction and everything like that. It's a good cause, so I'm just out here, you know, reuniting with everybody. So it's a good thing.
Well, it's a terrific event every year. I think, like we've heard a few times already this week, and we'll hear, I think, probably more tonight. We all have, at some point in time, been affected by cancer. I know my father-in-law had it and has recovered fully from it. I've lost my grandparents from cancer, and I think it is an event that for a lot of us, as we come back and we do get to see each other, it's a great reunion for that. But we really do all keep the focus on cancer and the fact that we can help support it. We can help possibly bring some more people. If the weather would have been better tonight, we might have had some more. But without that, we saw a huge turnout, and it's such a great event. So. We'll just continue to use this as a reunion for us, but knowing that the main purpose is to try to really help affect and beat this terrible disease and come up with the best way that we can to help out, and that's just provide some support.